Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now. Timeout. Sinks the triple. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Lillard scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And the Nets, another three.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 6-point game. There's the pick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Thompson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
On defense, Brooklyn. Ingram right side. And Giannis throws it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Down low. Giannis up top. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Lillard attacking. Offensive rebound. Porter in the corner. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
And it's Ingram missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Lillard. From deep. Pelicans pull it in.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Out to Thompson. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Pelicans trailed by 5. It's Giannis with the drive.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
51 seconds left in the first. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Ingram from deep three-point range, and Bamba pulls it down. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Nets. 6-point lead. And the Nets another 3.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Halliburton. Ingram with it. The shot. He can't get that one.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He delivers. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by Giannis. Pass to Bamba. The deep 3 from Thompson. And the Nets another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Derrick Rose, against the defense, surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
In the corner, it's Ingram. From deep. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Rose. And there's the drive. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pelicans trail by 11. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. They get it back.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Jordan on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The kick out to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Outside Rose. Out to Hayward. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Carter with the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Carter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now Conley, after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. Conley with it, picked up by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. .143 left now here in the second. To the paint, McDermott. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
Pass to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Now Lillard, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Back to Conley. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Lopez a screen. 4 on the clock. Conley's shot is off. Nets leading by 14. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For Brooklyn, they had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Trent. Back to Lillard. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
How about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram drawing the double team. Beyond the arc. Nice D from Porter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Lillard. Offensive rebound, Nets. Bamba inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Trent. Latrey gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got 6.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage, skilled at drawing contact.
For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Now here's Giannis. 12 points for him. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's Lillard. 18 points for him. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Lillard. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's the drive. Out to Ingram. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Ingram's got 9.
Continuing to extend his range, Brandon Ingram shows tremendous confidence now, shooting from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Bamba. Now Lillard, covered by Giannis. And that one's good, Lillard.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Lillard. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Giannis outside. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Nets out in front. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So it's Brooklyn now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA and basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Pass to Van Exel. Back to Conley. That's tipped. Loss with the steal. Right side Rose. Lopez with the steal. Outside Conley. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Mike Conley with a terrific field in the pick and roll. He's like a quarterback going through his progressions.
Right side Rose. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. And so here is New Orleans. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. But they'll get another chance. Ingram outside. Inside. Shot clock at 3. Fires for 3. Tries yet again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here is Lillard. Driving inside. And then Lillard slams it in.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ingram. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. On the wing, Giannis. To the inside. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
And no question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Lillard attacking. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. And stolen by DiVincenzo. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Driving in. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And Thompson launches it from deep. And so it's Brooklyn E.